Sasha Banks, Mercedes Mone, whatever you want to be called, you're the delusional wrestler. All right. Granted, in 2016, 2017, even 2018, you were a big draw, and that's a stretch, a big draw. You were a draw for the company, and hey, even me, I was a fan. I was a fan in 2016, 2017, 2018. Even 2018, it's kind of a stretch, but mainly like 2016, 2017. Yeah, I was a fan, big fan of Sasha Banks, and yeah, I still liked her in 2018. But then when we got in like 2019, that was kind of the beginning of the backstage bullshit with Sasha, kind of thinking she was a little bit bigger than what she actually was. I mean, I remember, didn't she go away like in the beginning of 2019, or no, what was it? Uh, Her and Bailey, they won the tag titles. They started crying or something, or they didn't. I forget what happened. They started crying, or they didn't want to show back. I don't know. Then the whole thing with her and the Funkadactyl. What was her name? Not even that chick. God, she been around the company for so long. Just she's had numerous incidences where she kind of thought she was a little bit bigger than what she was, and I hate to break it to you, Sasha, but you only had all these male fans. This goes for Alexa Bliss too. Because we wanted to fuck you. Because you were a little sexy thing. These little short shorts, these little fishnets. And then you had little baby titties, but you always had a nice little ass. And you had a little pretty face. I mean, you weren't the most beautiful thing ever, but you had a little pretty face. That's not what I'm not trying to pick apart your looks. You're a 8 out of 10, whatever. Oh, the last thing I'll say about her looks is, yeah, with makeup on, she's a 8, 9, 10 out of 10 for sure. But if you ever see her without makeup, yeah, you wake up next to that fucking, ooh, no thank you sometimes. But she is a little sexy thing. We'll leave it at that. But anyways, going back to the wrestling, she was a draw at one point. Yeah, in 2016, that was probably her best work, honestly. 2016, when she was still trying to prove something. And yeah, you had to hear every week how me and Eddie Guerrero, I was a fan of Eddie Guerrero, and they made this, the beginning of wrestlers always talking about them as childhood. Did The Rock or Stone Cold or Mick Foley, Undertaker, they ever talk about themselves as a fan, as a kid, how they wanted? It's like it just, I don't know, just something that I think wrestling needs to get away from in general. But I think she's just a delusional wrestler, and what I'm trying to get at is recently she had a. I mean, I'm summarizing, but basically she's kind of not really putting down, but basically saying that WWE was, she thought that was the big time. Then she went there, and now it's not the big time, and she wants to master Japan. It's like, you know what? I hope they eat you up in Japan, Sasha Mercedes. Everyone to go by. You are delusional as hell, and your little twink husband, like that, kind of shows me something about her too. Like she could get married to anyone. Why would she marry that dude? But whatever. Insecure much, but I think she's delusional as hell on something. But this doesn't take away. I used to be a big fan of her, and I think she does have talent. Oh, and also, I just remembered. She said something like she wants to be going down as the greatest wrestler, and she hasn't hit her prime yet. She wants to remember as The Rock and Stone Cold and Kenny Omega. It's like you are never, ever, ever gonna be mentioned in the same sentence as those people. Maybe I'll give you credit. Maybe for women's wrestling in WWE, yeah, you might be up there with Trish and Lita. I'll give you credit. You might be up there, but overall wrestlers, no, 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 no. That's no, no, no. Just delusional as hell. But I used to be a big fan of her. I still want to say that, and she does have talent. She's never really been the best promo. I mean, at the same time, I people would say that about her promos. I don't think she's a bad promo actually. I thought she was a decent promo and always a pretty good little worker as a women's wrestler. But yeah, her saying that she hasn't hit her prime yet. She is 31 years old. She just turned 31 like a few months ago. Like, once you hit 30 as a women's wrestler, that's your shelf life. You're done because your looks are deteriorating. Just, she's delusional as hell. Oh, except for Trish. and even Lita, but mainly Trish. God, you seen her? You seen her recently? She looks better than ever, in my opinion. Jesus Christ. But let me know what you guys think down below about Sasha, Mercedes, whatever she wants to be known as. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.